Hello, it's Des Caddies. Stay tuned for another, maybe exciting video as we spend some time in the woods. So what do you reckon on that old swag then? I'll tell you what, third time I've used it now, and liking it so far. For car camping, definitely a thumbs up. I just like the fact that, you know, you put your sleeping bag in now, everything else, get in, it's lovely. I mean, with this particular version, it's got all pockets in it and everything else, and it's really nice. And sort of like in a little bit of a cocoon. So a bit of a bivvy bag on steroids, I suppose. But yeah, nice bit of kit, certainly has its place. And with the weather the way it is right now, you know, it's a bit of a no-brainer really. So I'm a bit of a latecomer to the old swags. But yeah, anyway, so that bloke was doing that, the one, what's his name? Who was talking about? Who said he gets all the gear given to him? He stopped though, hasn't he? Guy that had an issue with him.
Oh, that wolf guy?
Yeah.
Wolf. Yeah, we don't do it anymore. I don't know if it's the same guy you're talking about.
No, the TOG something guy. He's American.
What, not the, oh what, the gear, the outdoor
gear review or whatever.
Look, yeah.
He was saying that they've now made one of those chairs, but sort of better.
Yeah.
Beefed up.
Yeah.
Or one of the different.
No, I ain't come across them. I'm sure they're on Amazon now, aren't they? Say at one time we used to sell everything from Amazon. But yeah, I know he didn't about the fold up because they should do it in like a camo colour and stuff like that, didn't they?
There's two. There's a camo and I bought one. I just can't get
Yeah, they're a bit funny. I've got one of them, and yeah, it's a bit. You've got to balance. The other one I've got, the A-Lux one, the A-Light one, that's brilliant.
18 miles to the gallon I get out of my car.
What?
It probably does more because it's got bigger tyres, so it won't register quite what it's doing. My run around, and that's what I'll drive most. It does something like 60 miles to the gallon. So then I'll only use that for. I've got that snorkel.
Yeah, it's been knocking around, hasn't it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I've got a load of weight in the back of mine as well. Got all my gear in the back of it.
Yeah. That's a catty moment, isn't it?
No, but my nothing's pretty efficient, but I think it's down to the manual, because even Paul's Land Rover wasn't as efficient as mine when it came up on the old computer.
Really?
He said to me...
That leg?
Yeah. And the more you use it, the more chances are something's going to go wrong with it. So it's quite good to have a relatively new, it's 2018 this Clio, which is the top of the range.
Alright, okay, well I haven't used it.
No, they still use that if you want,
I
mate.
bought it off the bloke the other day.
Dodgy bloke. Yeah, no, it's fine. When you do your potatoes in, once you're done, I'll put my burgers on, because I'm only having burgers, you know what I mean?
Got to admit, Ollie, I am shocked on your foodstuffs this time round.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, what?
Oh.
Oh, what's wrong with it? It's what? What are you talking about? Just cook my food, alright? That's all that matters.
Cook my food alright, I'm alright.
I think I saw a video of someone, I can't remember who it was, eating his way through one of those boxes, and I just thought, oh, that's...
No, they're
That's a
all
challenge,
right.
really.
They're actually all right. They're not that bad, really, are they? I mean, it's not nice as eating, you know, proper food, but it'll do, won't it?
I did enjoy cooking in that Dutch oven last weekend, though. That was really good.
Oh, look at that. Oh, they are pucker them pies.
Pucker pies.
They're not pucker pot, but like my missus gets them from the butchers. So ever like we get a meat delivery, but she always gets the these pies. I love them. Normally I bring two, but you know.
And that mashed potato, what is that? Just add some water?
Yeah, it's the you know, the Ohio one. Ohio, what do they call it? Idaho.
Idaho.
But it's what's good about that? It's just in the tub. Oh, well, that's thickened up a bit. That has.
Well, maybe it's time to... Yeah. This was to start off higher in order to to me that kind of isn't the point of it, because the idea is it's all set up. And the problem with them is
Outstanding.
okay.
So I can't want it any longer. Why don't, just a suggestion, just exactly, why don't you just like have that one? Don't you want to just get rid of that one to it? So it's
You?
That's the normal Mora, isn't it?
Well, that one.
No, your one.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the carving one. I don't know what one it is.
Yeah, my nephew had the one that Eddie's got. I bought it for him. One particular, unless it's been made purposely for that, and then that is a day bag.
So you get a rucksack, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I might just like do a little pattern on it or something.
Yeah.
Could do tidying it up a little bit more, so the cap sits
No, I'm
more
alright.
flush.
Oh, no, black and white.
What about if you do a circle at the bottom, circle at the top, and when it's upright, so from one bottom circle, do a cut
Like a spiral.
going all the way round.
Yeah, could do.
You could draw it on there first.
Yeah.
Obviously you need a pen for that, you know what I mean, or a pencil.
Yeah, can I borrow your pencil? Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, well, whatever, any pattern really, you know what I mean? Just sort of, yeah, like, you know, they spiral it round.
When you turn it, it just looks like it's going like round,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah, to cut that bit out of the video, like, and just have it, I'll just come up with it design.
Yeah, it's my idea. Yeah, I'll do
Came
that.
to me.
I'll do that next.
I watched, I think it's Anna Stick Weaving or something, but she does a bit of spoon carving as well. But she's done only like a little thing on.
Oh look,
Yeah,
back
fantastic.
to burning in.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Get a bit of venison.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'll get a big bit and we'll, you know.
What's the best way to cook it?
Got to have an aperitif.
Long
We
and
could split
slow,
roast it,
really.
yeah.
What, do it in a stew or something?
No, do it like this. Do it on.
So, as you would have seen now in a couple of videos, and if you follow me on Instagram, I've got myself a swag. I bought it second hand off of my mate Matt Tiny. I couldn't really pass up on the deal really. This is one of the original Outhaus swag bags. I think they're sort of from like a sort of an Australian kind of origination. Obviously it's got a built-in mattress. It's got, on this particular model, it's got the pockets in there, comes with 3 poles, mosquito net, and then you've got the cover that goes over the top. It's nice and wide, and obviously it's nice. It's a bit of a, I kind of think it's almost like a bivvy bag on steroids. But I must admit, for sort of car camping, you know, when I go to Day Friars Wood, or wherever I go where it involves me just driving in with the car, it's just a really nice, great setup. I think just the fact, you know, it's all there. You can put the sleeping bag in there, or you know, your cover of choice. Put it all in there, roll it up, and then it just goes in the boot of the car. Yeah, it is a bulky item. It's not that heavy. Obviously, it just depends on what sort of covering and everything you've got inside it to use to sleep in and sleep on and such like. But it's really ticking boxes for me. I mean, Dave and that were always sort of trying to prompt me, you know, telling me to buy one, and it kind of, because I like to try and go a little bit lightweight. It was obviously, you know, kind of messing with me OCDs when it comes to lightweight camping, but for car camping it definitely ticks the boxes. It's a real nice, you know, especially in combination with a tarp or a shelter over the top. I mean, yeah, you can get away with, you know, just using them straight out in the, you know, without a tarp and all the rest of it, but you know, just for that sort of little bit of more of a homely space. That's my bedroom, and then you've got your little area to work in. So I totally, you know, for the amount of short time that I've had it, I'm really enjoying it. I get a really, you know, in the short amount of times, not that I don't sleep that bad, but you know, to be honest, I've had some really nice sleep in it. There's enough space in there as well for me to be able to sit up and I'll lay down reading a book. and stuff like that, and it just gives you that little bit of a privacy. So there it is. So that's the Outhaus Swag. I'll put a link in the description as well if people have got this far in the video and they want to watch it. Go over and check Ollie's stuff out. Ollie's a great guy to talk to and to deal with, and yeah, so I'll be certainly using this a lot more when I'm car camping anyway. I suppose this would be the boring bit now, but what I'll do, I'll actually show you. I'll just run the camera, leave it, okay? If you want to skip through it, you can. Alright, but I'm going to show you actually rolling it up and packing it away. Alright, so as I say, if you want to sort of forward through the video and you've had enough already, then fair enough. But for those people that are interested, I'll kind of just pack it up for you as how I know. I'll leave the sleeping bag in now. There's nice strong zips on it as well actually, it's really heavy duty zips. And then it velcros right at the top. So I just zip it up. And you've got the two tie-off points here, which obviously I've used on the tree. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of a longer cord on that one. I've changed them. I didn't have the normal guy lines that were on there. So yeah, as I say, you've got 3 poles. I mean, you ain't got to peg it out, that's down to you as an individual, but I'll just peg it out at the 4 corners. There is an actual pocket. There is an actual pocket on the front there underneath where you can actually store your pegs and your poles if you like. But Ollie turned up Friday from Outhaus and he was out of us for the night. And what he said to me as well, because when I first put it up, what I noticed is when I was on the carving course last week, first thing I didn't put them through the slots. And Ollie was saying what he does, what some people do, they actually leave the poles on. So they'll break the poles down and just leave them slotted through the pieces of material that's at the top here. That obviously gives it the height. So for a little bit of experiment, we'll do that, So yeah, it literally is just those sort of bits there that you see often on most tents. Clip the hooks. And they're coming off. I don't know if I've just bumped now, but maybe it's under a bit of pressure. So yeah, so I can just now leave those on. That's better. Hold these poles up. Look, I can leave them on the pockets there now. Same with them all. Just unhook them. As I say, folks, if I'm teaching at Sussex and go on, but if you might be interested in it, then stay, carry on watching it. Yeah, so literally just flip it out. I mean, as I say, it is, when it's folded, it is a bit of a lump, you know what I mean? But your car camping, I imagine sort of in the outback, they won't they won't be carrying these on their back either. They'll be carrying them in their trucks and stuff like that. What I will do though, I'll put the pegs in the bottom pocket that's on the end, and then you've got the straps there. When I'll show you when I actually roll it up and fold it up, I've got the straps to do it up as well. That'll probably just out of the camera right now.
Well, yeah, that's it. It's evolving.
So as I say, I leave the sleeping bag in there. Some people leave their pillows in there and such. So I mean, obviously it's going to make it more of a bulky item, more than it already is. But, so I'll bring the camera. I'm not going to stop it and start it and all that. You'll just, you'll get the picture. And then if I just sort of, put the camera down now, you've got this little mat there as well. But that's the pocket underneath. The poles can go in there and I can put the pegs in, zip it up, and obviously it keeps it all tidy. Right, so let's get it rolled up now and packed away. I mean, I had no condensation in mine. simply because I don't sleep with the canvas over them. It doesn't matter whether it's Gore-Tex canvas, whatever, you are always going to get a bit of condensation in there. I will have some on the bottom, but what I will do, the foot mat, I'll just fold that in underneath because it's still a bit damp. When I get home, I'll just air it like you would do with most canvas materials. It stands to reason, otherwise it will just rot and you won't get rid of that dampness. Just like so now. What you do now, just roll it. You know, you can only get it so tight, you know, you've got a sleeping bag in there and stuff like that. I mean, considering I had it straight on the ground, there isn't actually that much moisture. Alright, and then you've got the carrying strap here and the two straps that obviously hold it together when it's rolled up. And then really that's it, you know. I believe Simon and the Bloke in the Woods did a video on one, obviously because of his popularity on YouTube, and I believe that Ollie was saying that he pretty much sold out of the swag bags because of obviously because of Simon's kind of popularity on YouTube, whereas I'm sort of not that popular really compared to others. But there it is. It's quite a, you know, it's not that heavy really, considering the gear I've got in there. You know, you could pack it in for a short distance if you really wanted to. It depends how sort of strong you're feeling. And but obviously just for car camping, yeah, not a bad bit of kit. And then all I do in here, I'll keep my that's just my hat, a ground sheet if I want to use it, a spare pair of socks, and just some sundries in there just for inside my bunk bag, and the pillow as well, my inflatable pillow. So there it is. Alright, so that's that swag by Outhaus, the one particular design that I've got. Yeah, my mate Mick purchased one. Ollie had this one for sale. He's got some new stock coming in. You know, as I say, if you are interested, Mick has now nicknamed this the Palace. You know, again, it's a little bit, you know, it's very similar design to mine, but obviously the poles are obviously different colour. There's also two poles that you can put in the middle there at the top just to give it a little bit more rigidity. There's also a pocket inside there that will hold, that's designed to hold a sort of like a Stetson or something like that. You've got the tidy pockets in there, and then there's loads of space. You've got, there's four, I believe, there's 4 or 2 doors on this. Oh no, there's 2 doors. You've got this side and that side, and then you can obviously get into it from that end if you want, but at the moment I prefer just to get in from this side. Yeah, and then obviously you've got the he's taken the mattress out to air it. You know, it's quite it's an okay mattress, you know, it's all right. You know, it's comfortable enough, saves you carrying roll mats and stuff like that. But there it is. Yeah, that's the I think that's called the Outhaus Davenport. All right, so yeah. Well, that's it folks, thanks for watching, take care, see you later. Don't forget to subscribe if you so wish. If you get this far in the video, check out the description. Don't forget about the Etsy store. Stay safe and I'll see you on the next one.